quite a lot, because you know that he can't kill you, and then you're okay taking the hits from the tree and preventing the Tiny from farming with it.
Yeah, and we see again Mikey just trying to do his best to get disruptive. Going to be falling a couple of last hits behind, but Sumail at least has the ball top lane though, and Mark's going to be taking a lot of damage. In fact, he's going to be taken down, and Toby gets that kill. Kuroki trying to move himself back towards the tier 1 tower, but yeah, really nice setup it looks like there from the side of Entity, just to get the damage of and take down Amar. So he's going to be coming back to lane full health, full mana, which is going to be, I guess, a benefit of going down there, but you never really want to be going to have the full dive just yet. But just getting some harass off onto Katawomi here. Toby, Leech Seed is going to be used, but Toby's just going to be juking around these trees now, looking to disrupt this pull, maybe throw the axes out and get the creeps to just push right back into this lane.
When the Huskar has 2 points in the Burning Spears, that is where you don't want to fight him any longer. It's way too much damage. It's going to be going your way, so you just try to go with the shenanigans in the lane, and we're seeing Entity there, like pulling creeps and stuff like that, even bringing the Invoker.
Did the telekinesis pull him out of the Tornado's path? I think he did, but I mean, Mikey's still going to be able to pick up the kill, so not the biggest of deals. And again, you know, they have been stacked up. Yeah, and Kuroki, again, he's just trying to keep the towers up, trying to keep everybody healthy. Katawomi's trying to get the pull through, but Kuroki's will be able to get the Sarafs off. And Katawomi with the drag back, Mikey's going for another rotation up now as well. It was a trap, and Kuroki going to be caught out. The cold snap coming through as well as the earn damage, and Kuroki, he's going to go down. Katawomi picks up the kill that time.
They're not even gunning for Amar right now. They want the Spirit Vessel first. Okay, I scratched that. They really want him dead, or they want some TPs.
Yeah, I mean, they are going to be baiting out at least one TP from Sumail. In fact, Amar might go down. He's going to try and use the inner fire. He's still going to be taking a lot of damage to Cold Snap. It's going to be enough, and Mikey gets himself another kill here now as well. They might even turn around to Sumail, because Sumail's got no mana left. Mikey, he might just be waiting for that regen. He's got to learn if he wants to pop it on himself. But it looks like, yeah, with everyone else being out of mana, they don't want to overcommit. And Sumail now, he's just playing musical lanes. You know, mid, bot, top. Now, he's just being, like you say, that sacrificial lamb in this game. And it's the push-pull coming through from Entity. This is exactly what they want to be doing to NGX.
He can't find his place in the world. It's so sad.
Yeah, well, he'll get along like a rolling stone. And Tornado will not be connecting there.
He has some kind of a game, and the Tiny's like, I got some levels, so I can change the pace of the game currently, but just hasn't been able to do it so far.
But the Avalanche going to be coming through now as well. Sumail, the Cookie's going to be there. It does actually land onto Toby. Toby's going to be stunned up for a little bit. Can they get the damage onto Mikey? Mikey, though, he's going to be he's got the Ghost Walk if he needs it, so he can just back himself away. And again, the 3 points, the 3 orbs up on the course as well. So he does have that regen.
Says Nigma Galaxy are just trying to get something out of the game currently. They need some kills to slow down the timing of Entity, because with this kind of a start, that 20-minute timing that I was talking about at the start, Entity are going to allow that to happen. And with this kind of a start and the game going so nicely for them, I think it's not going to have any issues hitting that timing.
The Centaur Storm comes out. Kuroki's going to go down again. He's going to be felled by the axes of Toby. And you can see Toby, I mean, he's already, again, 10 minutes in. He's got the Centaur out. He's got the Helmet Dominator working towards the Helmet of the Overlord.
It's super low. This hero is very fast at farming. People tend to forget that. But the thing is that you also need to be ahead when you go into the jungle, and then you just elevate that farm that you got from the laning phase. So you might not be able to hit the timing that you want to get the Roche and stuff like that, and that is the main problem here. It is going to be farming the triangle just fine.
Okay, mid lane, MT's going to be losing all of his mana here, as Mikey just says, you know what, this is my lane. If you're going to come into it, you need to pay the toll, and the toll is all of your mana.
Yeah, that's not a lane I would want to be in, because Doom definitely doesn't like giving his mana away.
The Roar comes out, they're going to be able to get another kill, and this time they take down GH. GH just getting caught out, wrong place, wrong time, and Toby even just fine committing the Roar there as well to be able to get the kill. And
finally given up on it. If they bring multiple heroes, the Tombstone will crush them here, because we just saw how fast the Snapfire can die.
Yeah, and yeah, Toby's even going to be using the Hill Troll army with the skeletons just to push into that, and as well. Fortification is going to be used, it looks like, just to make sure it definitely goes down there. I can't see what else they would have fortified for, but MC going to be chased down. Fishman even pops that Flash Golem. Decay stack, Sunstrike, not even needed. Kanawomi with the last hit, taking down Doom. 7-1 and a 4K net worth lead here in inside 11 minutes. This is just looking rough here for NGX.
Game 1, Entity don't get to play the game. Game 2, Nigma Galaxy, they start off the...
You can see now they just immediately move down there. The Living Armor comes out. Fortification going to be used here now as well. Even Watson's moving in. He doesn't need any more farm. 6K net worth lead here coming out for the TA. And they just move themselves in. They're going to be able to get themselves another tier 1 tower in the mid lane. And taking complete map control here as well. Now, looking through it, we do have Watson in the game. He's going towards... It's going to be harder for NGX to get in with the TPs. Do you just want to go for the quick rush?
It's a highly contested Roach game in the sense that both the TA and the Huskar want it. So that's why he put so much emphasis on getting that mid lane tower down. If it goes down, Nigma Galaxy, their ability to push non-existent, it's always going to give you the advantage around the pit.
Okay, well, we'll see which way they want to roam. In fact, Mikey's Tornado, is it going to connect? It only connects onto the Snapfire, but the Meatball's going to be dropped now as well. Meatball's going to outmatch the Cookie, and Mikey claims the kill onto the Snapfire there. Granny maybe getting a little heartburn there with that Meatball. Kanawomi just immediately pops it. Telekinesis coming out right back into the path of Mikey, so there's going to be the Sam onto the Invoker. It doesn't matter. Toby comes in, the axes fly through, and he cut down Amar. And it's just looking at, again... Entity are just saying, we know where you want to farm. We're going to take all of that space. So you have to get creative now where you're going to try and pick up this gold, because otherwise we're going to take it all away from you.
No more creativity, please. With those moves, early on musical lanes, that's about all the creativity that I wanted to see. Because that was some pretty weird things coming out from Nigma Galaxy, and it ended up being, like, really...
Yeah, and... Again, Watson, he's about 600 gold from the second Mithril Hammer from completing out that Desolator. He's already got all the cuts out. MC goes down again, and Toby just finds him at 10 kills and within 13 minutes here. This is, it's not like it's long cooldowns on the ultimates as well. They might be able to get a return kill though. Kanawomi, the toss comes up with the Mortimer Kisses. Kanawomi is going to go down. Watson trying to run himself away from this. Do they have enough damage to take him down? Yeah, Watson, if he goes down, he's going to give up so much gold here, and it's going to delay. It's going to be the TP out. Did he get enough damage? No. They absolutely delete Watson. He tries to get the TP away, and that is going to slow down his Desolator by a fair bit.
So now he wants Exhort, and that's pretty early on because he feels like he can, and the enemies are just going to be dying to it. They are going to be lacking a little bit of damage if they don't have Watson, but you know, they're going to have him from now on once he finishes off the Rosh. His Deso is getting delivered. This Rosh is not going to survive for long.
No, yeah, he's got the meld as well, so 3 points into that meld, and I don't know if NGX know this is going on here. There is going to be a cliff ward just to the north of the Roshan pit, and yeah, like I said, the Desolator is going to be coming through. They need to be there. It's only going to be Sumail as well as the Snapfire here that's smoked up, so they need to be way quicker onto this. And you can already see Fishman moving around. He's looking to provide that body blocks. Roshan, it is going to be going down. In fact, Amar might be the next one to go down as well. Fishman will be taken away. But can they get anything else out of this? The Roar was used as well. What was stolen? Going to be the Cookie. They might be able to get the chase down. Sumail going to be locked down with the Tornado. The Cookie comes in from Kanawami. Most Kisses are going to be used. But there's not going to be the steal coming through from the Overgrowth now as well. He might be able to get the kill onto Toby. Disarm comes out. So they get another kill. Yeah, Toby will go down. The Meatball's going to be dropped as well. Does he get himself away from this? Watson might want to try and disengage here, but the Alacrity being dropped on top of him. The Doom comes out onto the Invoker. The Invoker, though, not going to be able to throw anything out now as well. Can he get himself away? Traps being dropped. The toss comes up onto the Doom and MC with that Centaur Stomp. So it looks like this is going to be a good fight going the way of NGX. They didn't get Roshan out of this, but they're going to get everything else, it looks like, in Fishman. There's going to be the Tombstone as well.
The fifth hero.
Up, and Fishman's just going to go down once again. 4 or 5 heroes going down there, because Fishman went down twice, and Watson... Is it going to be like a full 7 kit here with it? No, he goes into the meld. Is there going to be any reveal? He just hides himself away. But a really nice fight coming through from NGX to capitalize on Watson not being involved in the team fight because he wanted to take down the Roche.
That's a big timing being taken away from Entity. They had no reason to fight that one. That is just a rookie mistake. Something that you do when you finish off the Roche, you run away. Because you know that the enemies are going to be set up for a fight. Even though they didn't walk in the pit, they're set up
for life for as long as possible. But it will eventually just be pressured down, and Toby will be able to secure that tower.
Even with the mistakes that Entity have made, they are still controlling the top part of the map. That is important for the next Roche. But this ward needs to get the ward. If that ward remains right now, they're in the big jungle of Nigma Galaxy, Entity are going to pay a big price for it because they're going to be seen once they enter the pit. And that's going to allow Nigma Galaxy to choose their fight carefully.
Yeah, and Again, just the amount of push that's coming out on the side of Entity. You look at that, the creep wave, you know, the meteors get dropped, immediately cleans up the creep wave, and there's no real answer to that because, I mean, how do you fight a meteor?
Really, is that really a question? You shoot it with a nuclear weapon. I mean, we have been doing that, you know. Anyways, there's gonna be a smoke into smoke action though here around the pit. Actually, Nigma Galaxy, when they saw that the Roche went down, they didn't want to go for it. Okay, they had the ward. Entity smoked out of the pit. Nigma Galaxy saw that no one was coming out of the pit, and they knew they had to get out.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Entity, they want to try and make something happen here. With this Aegis time, you can see the D wards coming out as well. So they're dropping the traps. Watson, you know, and again, this is their time to get aggressive. Like you say, they've got this Aegis time in there as well. The glowy thunder hides, that was really rad. But yeah, so Amar, how's he looking? He's got his BKB. The armlets up there is the Heaven's Harbor, and again the inner fire as well. He's actually going to be going back for an AC, it looks like, before the Aghanim Scepter. He's found a decent amount of farm. He's still falling a little bit behind the TA, but how effective is he going to be in this fight? So, you know, NGX, do they want to be the ones looking for the jump now? I know the Aegis is up, so did they just wait out the Aegis time and then look to try and take a fight on their terms?
Nigma Galaxy, they want to fight around towers when they see Watson clearly. Not like this.
Oh, this could be able to get the roar out. No, Doom. Does he get himself? Sunstrike's going to be there now as well, but he does pop the BKB. Doesn't matter. Mikey, he's going to be able to do the damage, and the Overgrowth still to come through. Are they going to try and turn this one around? There's going to be 4 heroes stacking up on this. They're in trouble. Toby, but the Deafening Blast comes through. They're going to be able to clear up onto the train. Can they go even further onto this now as well? Fishman, the BKB's up from Amar, but it's going to be the mechanism coming through from Fishman, and he might just carry on going here as well. And Amar just has to dive himself away the pig pole, and he's trying to get himself out of danger. Watson with the blinking this time, GH in the trees. The Mortimer cases, are they going to be sold? The are going to be turned around, and Rubik might be able to put them out, but he gets killed off Sumail with a tree volley. He takes the Rubik down before he can even use those Morty kisses, and MC just says, thank you, Sumail. That would have been a massive pain to try and deal with.
And that was actually a pretty good fight for Nigma Galaxy regarding how it started. It does come out from Sumail, giving us that you kind of don't want to use it just to start committing onto a hero, but maybe he should, you know. Yeah. Maybe that's going to be the case. He just sees when they get a good jump like that, when they get a good tornado, he pops the BKB and jumps in.
Well, Sumail, speaking about jump, Fishman, though, he's going to be able to get the mechanism off once again to heal himself back up. The Cliff Teasy comes out onto Sumail now as well. Maybe taken after an old teammate there. Is the EMP going to be dropped as well? Amar pops the BKB. The disarm comes out once again onto the TA. It looks like Sumail is going to be able to get himself away from this damage. Oh, MC, can he get himself out? The damage just from the right click.
Not again.
Through. It looks like MC, Mikey, pinpoint perfect on the Sunstrikes.
Mind control 2 times in a row, he dies the same way. Roared, he takes like half of his HP and damage, and then he pops the BKB like, I am out, and nope, you're running into a Sunstrike. Like 2 fights in a row, and he's just not getting his Doom off at all. So Entity, with this Aegis now, they can poke a little bit on the high ground. Ideally, they would like the Glyph to be used, so that when they win the next fight, they can take a tier 2 and maybe even a tier 3 after it.
Yeah, and you can see here that Amar, he's trying to do his best to push back the Golem. Golem, get ye gone here. The disarm coming out again onto Watson, and Watson is just going to have to walk himself back, but still has that Aegis for another minute, so might not be too scared about committing onto it. And what can you actually do here? I mean, you've got to defend the base, right? You've got to defend the high ground, but do you need all 5 heroes to do that, or can you like sneak out Amar or Sumail to try and get a little bit of farm while this base defense is going on?
You need to do it. You need to do it right now. Ideally, you would want to fight around your tower. It's not going to be happening. I didn't like that Entity went for that one. Again, a risky play. You're up against the Tiny in the mid lane push. So easily Watson could have gotten tossed back, and then that's a bad way for the fight to start.
Yeah, the roll's going to be coming out now as well. That's going to be a really nice overwhelming Sunstrike coming through. The Meteors get dropped across 3 heroes. And is there going to be enough damage to take down? They get the kill onto Toby, though. Can they go even further onto this? Amar's getting low. The right click's coming through. And Watson, one more right click. No, it's not going to be enough. He's going to be able to get himself away. Does he get the toggle off in time? Amar, one more right click, though. Katawami does eventually get the kill.
The only reason that the Huskar didn't die immediately is because Sumail is a freaking god. He tosses him away when he got roared. Otherwise, it would have been the Cataclysm that would have claimed his life immediately. In the end, it does allow them to get the extra 2 kills. So Sumail, he has been doing the heavy lifting in this game. He has taken all of the hate, like, oh, you guys lost your lanes, I'm gonna go there and just get smacked in your stead. And now, with the lowest net worth of the world, the course of Nigma, he's still making plays happen. So this guy's still an amazing player. Nigma Galaxy, though, on the other hand, not looking like a great.
Real nice. He's got the drawback again. The Meteors come out. Is that going to be another kill onto the Snapfire? Snapfire. He turns out he's going to go down. Doom onto Mikey, though, and Mikey might pay with his life. But again, it just sets up the Doom's out of position, and Watson looking for the right clicks. Did he want to try and chase onto this, though? Because they've got to be careful. Karawomi is backing him up, and Watson, he doesn't have that Aegis anymore. It is actually going to be the... No, he had the Demon's Edge queued up in his inventory, though, Watson. So maybe it is going to be the Daedalus that comes up for him.
He's bringing it out. I'm okay with it. I would have preferred the Silver Edge, but the Daedalus is the thing that allows you to burst people down faster.
Oh, Fishman couldn't get the mechanisms off that time. He just gets absolutely popped by the combination there of Sumail as well as Amar, being able to do so much damage that, yeah, there was no way out. He was dead before he even hit the ground.
He does have the melt the spells right now, so that's a big timing for
with the Greaves, so that's going to offer a lot more survivability in these fights, just amongst the team. And how's Watson? Yeah, it is going to be back for the Hurricane Pike, which I suppose if he does get dove on by the Huskar, which, you know, 4 other targets to pick from, but if it is Watson, just being able to pop that Hurricane Pike straight here, OGH, there's going to be the Flash Golem coming out now as well. Tree Volley Fishman, though, he's a big tanky boy. Do they have enough to take him down? The right click doesn't disconnect, and GH, he's still going to be able to survive through this, and now the roar comes through, and Mari's going to be in trouble. He's going to be Cataclysm to death, and it looks like they're going to be able to get the call step on to MC as well. MC can run himself away from this one. Tornado is going to connect. There's going to be the EMP now as well. Fishman trying to get on top of him, but he does pop that BKB GH. One more right click, and it's going to be enough, and Fishman picks up the kill. Doom at least gets the TP away.
The thing about a Hurricane Pike, you talked about it, it's big because Watson can blink in, Hurricane Pike someone and just fight them without popping the BKB, and that is big. When your BKB gets to 6 seconds, especially against so much disarm, you need to find ways to fight without using the BKB, and this is actually a very nice way to do it. Of course, it's going to help you in defensive matters as well, but in terms of offensive possibilities, it is great, especially because you have a Tombstone and you have a Beastmaster on your side, so you're almost always going to have the vision to get the hits in.
Yeah, look at this. He's trying to get himself away from this now. MC, Trevolt, we're doing a lot of damage to Fishman. He's going to be able to survive through this. It looks like they're going to be able to turn it around, though. They get the kill, and Watson's just going to be running riot through the entire team. And this actually might look like a lane of Braxton. If you're Entity, do you just try and maybe push, get cheeky, go for the tier 4s?
I think you go for the safe route. You don't have the reason to do so. You can get one more lane, go for the Roche, and you can't lose the game if you go by that route. You can even right now go for the Roche, and there is a nice DD waiting for you there, which you might just scout. So I would go for the safe route every single time in this game, though they didn't do so. So yeah, why do it now?
Yeah, fair enough. The telekinesis does come through. He's going to be disarmed by his own spell as the disarm comes through onto Watson, but the BKB is going to be popped. The roar comes through right through the BKB. The cookie trying to keep him alive, but the Cataclysm going to be dropped on Amar once again. You can see even the Thunderhide wants to get into this, and Amar's just going to be taken down. The mega kill streak going the way of Watson with the double kill. And again, I think this is going to be Bon Voyage coming through for NGX. They've just, the GG is going to be called, and unfortunately, it just was not the day. They're going to be taken out. Entity move on to play against Virtus Pro in the next round of games.
It just